thing about it, bro. It's about positive. We got enough problems in the matrix over here. We got enough problem with our women that ain't listening to us. That basically, we the ones they didn't desire. The so-called square guys. We're the ones that they didn't want, right? We're sorting our roots. We're getting out there and seeing what's out there in the world. And then you get on here and start clowning people. Bro, if you're not going to expand your travel and you're going to just sit here in your car and make videos and talk about everybody else, bro, you look like a hater, man. And you're making yourself look bad, bro. You're a grown man. I know you're over 30 years old, man. So, bro, be a man. Put out some good content. Give somebody a reason to want to go overseas instead of getting discouraged. What's up, world? It's your boy, AJ the Blackboard Traveler. And today, I'm doing a reaction video to a video that Travel Time with Paul put out about Auston Holleman. And I was irritated because I follow all the brothers that travel. I follow Auston Holleman. I think Auston is doing an excellent job traveling the world. He's sorting his options out, man. He's go out there dating different women, different countries, and he's doing things on himself. He's giving his personal experience. And what's cool about him, he's on a dating tip. I mean, some people call him a passport pookie. Some say he's messed up dating for overseas men. No, he's actually giving his personal experience. And so a lot of y'all men who don't travel don't get it. Travel Time with Paul, man, you're wrong on this one. And I gotta call you, and I'm an OG in this shit, man. I've been traveling for over 34 years, bro. I was the same way when I was 20 years old, 19 years old. I started traveling overseas when I was 18 years old, back in 1990. So I was in Thailand, Philippines. Oh, y'all weren't even born, man. I was already out in the world traveling. You know what I'm saying? So, and I learned a lot when I traveled because I was a young man. And what Auston is doing, man, he's doing what average men should do. You should go see what's out there. You should date different women to see which one you like. Because if you don't have no experience dating, a lot of men make bad and poor decisions with a spouse and then end up being miserable with somebody. So, yeah, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of this clip. Check a little bit of this clip and I'm going to go back and react to it.
The reason me and this fella fell out, because, and this is what I don't like about the young generation, this Generation Z, they wouldn't have never survived in the 90s. Hell, they wouldn't have survived in the 90s, early 2000s, 80s. They wouldn't have never survived in our time, and I'm gonna tell you why. We talking about a youngster who hate cold approach with a passion. But if y'all meet him in person, y'all will understand why he hate cold approaching. Because I actually witnessed him cold approach a woman in Bangkok at Club Sugar. She was from Europe, a beautiful blonde. And when they got to talking, I was thinking to myself like, damn, he just asked her that same question 10 minutes ago. So, what brings you to Thailand? You like it here? And I'm like, what the fuck is this? That's what I thought to myself, like, what is this? I'm like, man, he's cool, but as far as trying to converse with a woman, man, that's a no-go. I can't understand why, he didn't have a lot of success in the DFW area, because I can't say the U.S. because he didn't get a chance to travel to the United States. But that's what I thought. Now, back to why we fell out. Now he claimed he didn't tell me this, but he's claimed I was trying to push my ideology on him. And my ideology, he claimed, was trying to get him to fast, because for him to be young, the man is in shitty health. But I was trying to give him ideas on how to fast, stop smoking cigars like they Newports, because you didn't start smoking cigars, which is your business, but it's my business when every time you get on the phone with me, you talking about, I'm about to smoke this cigar. Every 5 minutes, I'm like, damn, who smokes cigars like that? So eventually I got tired of hearing it. So I basically gave him advice on slow down on the cigar smoking. The hell, Michael Jordan damn near a billionaire if he isn't one already, and he doesn't even smoke cigars like this dude. And I was telling him to slow down on the cigar smoking and the drinking so damn much, because I notice whenever he go to these countries, which y'all don't know, when he get to drinking, he makes poor decisions.
So he's talking about how Auston, was in Thailand being, weird, so talking to some Russian chick or whatever. He's talking about how he kept asking the girl the same question. Why are you worried about another man, what he's doing with his dick, bro? That's a problem. Don't worry what another man is doing with another female, because you make yourself look like, you have a problem with another man. Now, I'm not going to knock you and talk about you, whatever, man, but I mean, this man's a handsome young man. He's young. He's only, 24, 25 years old. He's living the life. People call him a passport pookie and say he's this and that, but he's doing what a lot of y'all dudes don't even do and can't do. he has the balls to get out in this world and get on planes and take flights around the world, Africa, Asia, South America. And he's doing it. What y'all behind the computer, y'all talking about he's this and that, but y'all ain't doing it. I was at even when I got the military, bro, I kept traveling as a young man. I was in Australia, bro, and living in Australia. I was out there and I could have been running wild, bro. I was dating. I had women taking me on dates. I lived in Japan, bro. I did that because I was young, bro. I was seeing what was out there. I had a girl from Japan come visit me when I left Japan in 1992. My girl, I was dating out there for a couple of months. She came to visit me on the train when I was there, the 9-hour train ride. And then when I came back to the U.S., she came to visit me in California. She flew to LAX, and I went and picked her up, and she came and hung with me and my family for 2 weeks. I almost married her, but I was only 20 years old, man, and I said, you know what? I'm not ready to do this. I still was trying to figure out life. Everybody said, man, that was your wife, but you know what? It just wasn't meant to be. Even though she was a great woman, I was young, man. And I realized I wasn't ready to do this. I just started dating. I started dating kind of late because, I didn't want children. So in high school, I didn't really have a lot of sex. I was in church heavy. I didn't really want to be caught up being a dad at a young age. So I was kind of like, sorting things out and figuring myself out. When I went overseas, I saw that it was different. So I had a chance to date women in the Philippines, in Thailand, in where else? In Japan. I went to Bali, Indonesia. I went to Australia. Australia, one of the places that I love. That was one of my favorite ports back then. It's because of people. And then, like I say, being a single man, a black man from America, it was always, women were very interested in us from America. But Ashton is living his life, proud. I started following you because I like your content, because you were exposing stuff that a lot of cats wasn't exposing. You was talking about the things that go on in these ports. And I agreed with you. I started following your channel because you were keeping it real about what was going on. Because when I traveled overseas, one of my videos, I talked about how when you go to these foreign countries, there are a certain group of women that only deal with certain type of guys. Like when you go to Thailand. When I went to Thailand in 1990, there was a club on the beach that played hip hop. So all the brothers would go to those areas, and the women who dated black men went to those clubs. Same thing in Japan. When I was in Tokyo and I went to Club Circus. Club Circus was a hip hop club. So all the girls that liked black men went to Club Circus. So Harlem and Yokosuka. When you go to Seoul, Harlem is a bar. You're outside the base. That was where the women they like black men. If you like country music, you went to the country bar. If you like rock, you went to the rock bar. There were always sales that Americans went to, and the women liked that certain kind of man, and she liked the black man, white man, Latino. She went to those places where they played the music and they had the culture there. So that's why I started following you, because you stated a lot of facts, but you started ragging on other dudes, talking about their situation with their women, and and I stopped watching you because you started being a gossiper. You started gossiping about other men's experiences, and you're a grown man, bro. You shouldn't be counting no man's pockets. You shouldn't be making comments on what a man's doing with another woman. You basically criticizing that man, what he's doing with his penis, and that's not cool. If he want to sleep with 50 women, he's young, bro. That's what and what you're doing. Your channel is good because you're entertaining to watch. But when you spend your whole time making videos about other men, the reason why you don't like them no more because they're doing it a certain way, like I tell you in my videos, that's that man's experience. If you there's dudes that only go out there and as prostitutes. Bro, if that's your thing, you do it. I always said that, man. When I traveled overseas, there was a lot of dudes, you think they had game. These dudes didn't have game. These dudes, street dudes. They'd get a prostitute. They would just do that, bro. I never understood the prostitute thing. I didn't like it. I like talking to a woman organically. Most women that I dated, that I met overseas, when I was dating, I met them organically. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? I talked to them, and I mac on them. And then before you know, I got them. That's what I did. And, if I'm in the place, and I love women. I wanted a woman. I've always wanted a woman. I didn't want to be single out here. But I came back to the States, wanting to be with a black woman. Wanted to have, I believe in black love, but where the black woman mindset is now, even in the 90s when I came back, man, that's why I never locked down, bro. Every time I met a chick, she usually had kids. She usually didn't know what a dad was, or she didn't really rock with the dad. To me, that was always red flags. So that always kept me behind. That's why I look at this way at 52, because I never let a woman stress me out. I met my ex-wife in Australia. Same thing. I have a foreign daughter overseas in Australia. Hey man, it didn't work out. Her mother was crazy. When we finally got married, I seen the other side of her. She was a black woman from there, Aboriginal. She was confrontational. I got her out of here. But see, I had my experience. See, let that man. And I noticed that people always make comments about him being a passport pookie and he messing the game up. But all y'all that's sitting behind the computers talking about him ain't traveling nowhere, bro. If you was traveling nowhere, you'd be worrying about Auston. Now I'm 52 years old. I'm watching this dude. I'm watching Auston move. And what's good about Auston is going to places that a lot of cats ain't going to. And I've been telling my friends the same thing. Don't go to the places where everybody's going. But what's happening is that the passport bro moving, and I'm not a passport bro. Let me make that clear. I've been doing this since 1990, man. So what y'all doing now, and I did already. So all the reason why I'm going back overseas, I just like the way I get treated overseas. So I'm going back to what I remember. But I remember when, in the club, when brothers started following over these places, and they go to the places where the brothers at, they got YouTubers who's doing like consultation. And another thing, you heard about Paul making a comment about that, about dudes, doing the consultations. And the thing about that, who cares? Like, if they were doing consultations, there's some brothers that never been out of the country and they don't know where to go. So what they do, they need consultation because a lot of them, they don't know where to go. So when the brothers do give out consultations and, sell packages or whatever, Paul, let them do their job. Like you're getting where you're just trying to be a person online that's just nitpicking everybody. And bro, it's not a masculine thing. It's not a man thing. Bro, you're a talented dude. You got a lot of sense. You make a lot of valid points. But when you start chopping a man's history down and his movement, it's kind of like you're hating on him, bro. Because this man is going places. He's going to Peru and Chile. Places the passport bros ain't going, bro. Because passport bros, what's happened with the passport bro movement, which is bad, is that they follow the trend. And I made a comment on my video about that. When you follow the trend, you're going to get the same results. Like a lot of these dudes go to Thailand, right? They're starting to follow to Thailand. And like I told you in my videos, there were a group of women in every single country that only rock with foreigners. Some only rock with white men. Some only rock with black men. And then everybody else in between. If you're Latino or, there might even be Latin clubs, but they're mostly in these countries. There's always a cell where there's the only amount of women that only date black men. And they only go to the place where the black men go. Like you say, Club 808 in Thailand. That's where, if that's a hip-hop club, the girls who like black men are going to go to that club. Only thing I did say, and I agree with Paul back, like I told him back then, is that, some of the girls, you got to watch them. Well, that's everywhere you go, bro. Anywhere, especially in the United States, you got to watch them here. But when you are overseas, there are girls that's circulated. Some chicks are circulated. It's just what it is, man. It's always been part of the culture. Whenever you travel abroad as a black man or an American in general, especially a black man, there are going to be sales of women who are going to be circulated in those circles because they like black men. So they're going to go to the hip hop spots. They're going to go to if a brother got a soul food restaurant over there, the Thai girls are hanging in places like black men. When I was in Japan, there were certain places you went with certain women like black men, and they went there. There's certain groups that don't date their own men. It's just like that. It's always been like that. But Travel Time with Paul, man, bro, make some good content, man, because you talk about a lot of negative stuff, and you always putting everybody's dirt out. And it's kind of like, you like the Wendy Williams of overseas, bro. Like, man, you have so much talent, and you're a great narrator. You tell good stories. But when you spend your time talking about everybody else's thing, you're kind of hating on everybody else, yeah, because you're not getting nothing done. I mean, you clown, Richie, what's his name? Zoom to Thailand. You clowned him. You clowned all these people. Why, bro? Why do that, man? When you got, continue your travels. It's all you talk about Thailand. It seems like you only been to Thailand. You were talking about Auston, talking about he went to 34 cities. What is that? Why is he saying that? Well, bro, the dude with the more places you went to, you only talk about Thailand. You seem like that's the only place you went to. And if you're going to clown somebody, bro, at least travel. If you're going to sit there and try to, make an example of him being a passport pookie and saying he's a problem, but you only talk about Thailand, meaning you only went to Thailand. You ain't talking about the Philippines. You ain't talking about Dubai. You ain't talking about Australia. You ain't talking about none of these places that the dudes don't even go. The places I've been to, a lot of places that I've lived and visited, I lived in Australia. I packed my bags and moved to Australia in 2000, bro. I lived in Japan. I lived overseas. I dated women over there, and I got the experience. But I admire you. And that's why I'm giving you this game. Like, come on, bro. I admire you because you made a channel. You're entertaining, but bro, when you making content of everybody else, you look like a hater. When you're making content of other people, you look bad. It started making you look like you're nagging, like you're mad because these people are going somewhere. Especially when you start calling out the kind of women they're talking to and how they approach women. When you start acknowledging, you're spending all that time to try to figure out another man's behavior. It's feminine, homeboy. You need to change it, man. You know, you're gonna lose subscribers because now you're starting to be a troll. Cause I follow you, man. And this morning, man, I mean, out of respect, bro, I'm gonna keep following you, man. But the thing about it, bro, it's about positive. We got enough problems in the matrix over here. Right? We got enough problem with our women that ain't listening to us. That basically, you know, we the ones they didn't desire. The so-called square guys. We're the ones that they didn't want, right? We're sorting our roots. We're getting out there and seeing what's out there in the world. And then you get on here and start clowning people, bro. If you're not going to expand your travel and you're going to sit here on in your car and make videos and talk about everybody else, bro, you look like a hater, man. And you're making yourself look bad, bro. You're a grown man. You know, I know you're over 30 years old, man. So, bro, be a man, man. Put out some good content. Give somebody a reason to want to go overseas instead of getting discouraged. Because, man, you putting out bad energy and bad juju, bro. You making it bad for other people. You can discourage the next man from traveling because your videos are so negative, bro. You've gotten so negative in your videos, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of people attack Auston Holleman, man. A lot of people attack Auston Holleman. But Auston Holleman is living the dream, bro. He's doing what the black man's supposed to do. Cause I did it. Trust me. You go out there, you date other women, you see what your options are, and he's getting it out of his system. Right? He's young. A lot of dudes will get locked down with a woman at 19, 20 years old, and then you find out all these issues she got going on. Because guess what? When you were dating her, a lot of times she had those signs, but if you don't have no experience with dating other women, you won't know that. What Auston is doing is right. Auston is going to different places, and if y'all don't agree with what I do, you can unfollow. You can unfollow me too, because I'm going to keep it real. He's doing what the man is supposed to do, and a lot of brothers didn't do. A lot of dudes met a girl in high school, went to college, got married, had kids. This woman had all kind of mental issues, all kind of daddy issues, and you get locked down with them women. What he's doing is smart. He ain't got no kids. He's traveling solo, which is very smart. That's the main thing he's doing. He's traveling solo, and he'll link with Floyd here and there. He'll meet another, YouTuber and link with them or something for a day, but he goes back to solo. And the reason why he's successful at dating, bro, because when you by yourself, women are more approachable. They will approach you. Women will approach you when you by yourself and you're handsome. And the dude's handsome. I think a lot of dudes hate on him because he's handsome. He's doing his thing. I'm a handsome dude. When I was young, man, I would go places and, man, I would be by myself in the club. I don't care where I went in the world. Women approached me. And I got approached. I got taken to the spot. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I wasn't trying a lot of times. I had it happen here in the States. I had it happen overseas. When you're by yourself and you're handsome and you're clean and you look good, man, women gonna talk to you. I just don't want to be here no more because I don't like what I'm getting. I don't want no children. I don't want to get with a woman that wants children. I don't want to be a stepdad. That's why I'm starting to travel back overseas because, and then when you go overseas, sometimes girls got babies there too. But same thing. If a girl got kids, I met a girl that had a 5-year-old and she had a 16-year-old. Now I ain't trying to I told her, I said, your kid, you got a 5-year-old. That's too young for me. That means I got to raise this man. And I don't want to raise no other man's kid. Where's the dad? She's telling me, I don't know. Well, I told her, this is going to cause me a problem. So my rules don't apply just in the States. Dude, I don't want no woman overseas with no 8-year-old and 2-year-old. If you want me to come in and be your man, that means I got to come in and take his place. I'm not doing that. So if y'all like my content, please like, share, subscribe, man. If you hit the notification button, please hit that so you can be able to be notified when I got other videos out. And Travelversity, great job. Zoom to Thailand. Support these brothers, man. If you're not following them, man. Follow these cats, man. What's the other one? Passport ORD. All these dudes that are making videos. They're in Bountyville. These dudes are putting out content, and I'm not hating on you, Travel Time with Paul, man, but come with a different approach, bro. You got too much talent to be out here just gossiping and talking about other people. Give somebody something enlightening about your experience. And go get your passport and start going out here and seeing other parts of the world than watching what other men doing and criticizing him. It's your boy, AJ Black World Traveler. I am out.